The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a potent toolkit for leading a life of resilience, focus, and tranquility. By adopting certain morning habits inspired by the great Stoic thinkers, you can start each day grounded in rational self-control and impervious to external storms. These practices strengthen your ability to distinguish what you can control from forces beyond your influence. They help you act with courage on principles while undergoing life's inevitable difficulties with humble acceptance. With regular application, Stoic habits will cultivate an unwavering inner citadel from which you can cheerfully meet every experience. 1. Unconfutable visualization. There is no better time than the early hours of the morning to train your mind by negative visualization. As you lay in bed, vividly picture losing everything you have: your home, your job, your relationships. Imagine being lost, broke, and all by yourself. Do not run away from this sad mental practice. Face your deepest fears and ties head-on and lean into it fully. Why would you choose to think about the worst possible outcomes? Since the Stoics knew that thinking about bad things over and over again takes away their power to hurt you when they happen, they lived by this idea. Negative vision makes you deeply grateful for what you have and strengthens your ability to handle lack. It helps you escape the never-ending striving and clinging that leads to disappointment by reminding you that nothing lasts. When you look your bad thoughts straight in the face every morning, you protect yourself from life's inevitable problems. If you can accept that you will lose things, you can fully enjoy life and see each pleasure and comfort not as something you deserve, but as a temporary gift to be treasured. This brings you back to the present and makes you ready to enjoy every day instead of taking it for granted. 2. Self-denial practice. After staring down your worst fears through negative visualization, it's time to build strength through self-imposed discomfort and delay of gratification. As you begin your morning routine, choose a mild displeasure you can endure. Go without coffee, take a cold shower, wear slightly uncomfortable shoes. Deny yourself some modest habitual pleasure or convenience. The aim here is not mere masochism, but exercising your willpower and separating bodily impulse from conscious choice. By watching yourself rise above minor cravings, you accumulate evidence of your innate power over conditioned habits and desires. This mental toughening conditions you for inevitably facing far greater deprivations down the road with aplomb. Steadily increase the scope and difficulty of your self-denial practices. Go a full day without food, sleep on the floor, abstain from all indulgences for a set period. Like muscles being worked, your resolve expands in direct proportion to the demands placed upon it. You grow into someone utterly unrattled by discomfort and impervious to life's superficial ups and downs. 3. Journaling. Setting up a strict routine of carefully writing down and thinking about your thoughts, feelings, and actions every morning, whether it's right when the sun rises or after you've already reached your goal, is called journaling. The Stoics were very good at keeping records. They kept track of their progress and mistakes in following philosophical lessons. Every morning, go over the axioms you talked about earlier, the parameters of control, your speck-like size, why it's important to question assumptions, and the way nature is structured logically. Then, do a harsh self-audit against these standards of behavior, looking back at the previous day with cold perspective. Where were outside events that you thought were bad that moved you off course? When did you agree with pointless opinions or give in to wild passion? When did you show calmness and good judgment when faced with trouble or temptation? By keeping an eye on yourself, you get into the habit of living a Stoic life, recognizing when you've gone off track and getting back on track. Just critically examine it is fine, but don't stop there. Take some time to think about what went well and the times you were strong like a Stoic. Celebrate the good things that happened in your day, like when you made smart decisions, stood up to insults, got through pain, or chose thanks over indulgence. By focusing on the good things, you can make it easier for good habits to stick. Writing in your journal every morning turns into a very helpful practice in holding yourself accountable to reason. Your times of weakness are cruelly shown, and your victories are proudly celebrated. Every day is full of chances to get rid of flaws and improve the Stoic blade of self-discipline. 4. The view from above practice. After carefully examining your inner landscape through journaling, Gain perspective on your day's affairs by figuratively ascending to a view from above. The great Stoics frequently counseled imagining yourself as an impartial observer, looking down dispassionately on the swirl of events and figures that will cross and recross your path. As you go over your schedule and relationships, make an effort to disidentify from the frantic pushes and pulls of self-interest that will tug at you. Instead, conjure the composed detachment of an objective sojourner, calmly taking in the human drama as a fleeting phenomenon. From this lofty vantage, you are liberated from being ensnarled in hopes, dreads, judgments, and agendas. Remind yourself that the myriad characters and circumstances you'll encounter are fundamentally no different than distant shadows cast by briefly passing clouds. None of the trivialities in your day, the frustrations and annoyances, the temptations and insults, the subtle power games and politics, possess any more substance than ephemeral puffs of vapor when viewed with the eye of reason. From this rarefied perspective, you become unperturbed by the human comedy playing out beneath you. The anxieties and hostilities that will be directed your way appear comically overblown, as consequential as children's schoolyard squabbles. With philosophical dispassion, you prepare to respond to any situation not reactively, but with consummate level-headedness. Stoic Marcus Aurelius frequently exhorted himself, "You have the privilege of reverent detachment, like an observer of mere images on the stage carefully studying the sources of our greatest arrogance. Live this day as that dispassionate student of the human drama rather than a frenzied player in its empty tragedies." 5. Contemplation of the Ideal. After ascending to the view from above and relativizing this day's significance, take time to steady your focus by visualizing your philosophical ideals. The morning is the perfect time to impress robust archetypes of virtue, duty, and right action into your mind's substratum. Who exemplifies the perfect sage whose reasoning and behavior you aspire to? Perhaps you envision the archetypal Stoic philosopher, a figure of granite composure, impeccable judgment, and supreme self-possession. Maybe your model is an esteemed historical personage, renowned for their integrity and unwavering principles. It could even be an amalgam, the dispassionate analysis of Socrates, fused with the political heroism of Cato. Whatever form your moral paragon takes, gaze upon their nobility, drinking in every aspect of their character. See their stability in the face of misfortune, their merciful restraint when reciprocating harm, their perfect apportionment of concern between trivialities and weighty matters. Hear them speak in resonant affirmations of righteous purpose and cosmic orderliness. The Stoics understood the human mind's tendency to be shaped by the figures it beholds, be they corporeal or imagined. By centering your consciousness each morning on personifications of sublime rationality, you prime your psyche to actualize their supreme qualities as you navigate the day's thickets. 6. Reading. Start your day with a powerful routine. Reading. It's like fueling your mind with wisdom before you even step out into the world. Just imagine you're holding a book written by one of those ancient Stoic masters, maybe Marcus Aurelius or Seneca. Their words have survived centuries, and now they're about to guide you through your day. As you turn the pages, you'll discover timeless teachings that help you stay grounded and resilient, no matter what challenges come your way. It's like having a personal mentor whispering in your ear, reminding you to focus on what you can control and let go of the rest. With each sentence, you'll feel a sense of calm wash over you as you realize that the key to a fulfilling life lies in your mindset, not external circumstances. Reading Stoic texts in the morning is like putting on a suit of armor before battle. You'll gain the strength to face adversity with courage and grace, knowing that you have the wisdom of the ages guiding your every step. It's a ritual that will set the tone for the rest of your day, helping you navigate life's ups and downs with a sense of inner peace and clarity that nothing can shake. 7. Positive affirmation. Imagine waking up each morning and greeting the day with a powerful, positive affirmation. It's like giving yourself a pep talk before you even get out of bed, reminding yourself of your inner strength and resilience. This ancient Stoic practice is like a mental workout, training your mind to focus on what truly matters and let go of the rest. With each affirmation, you'll feel a surge of confidence and determination coursing through your veins. I am in control of my thoughts and actions, you might say to yourself, reminding yourself that no matter what life throws your way, you have the power to choose your response. Or perhaps you'll affirm, I will face challenges with courage and grace, instilling in yourself the unshakable belief that you have what it takes to overcome any obstacle. As the words leave your lips, you'll feel a sense of empowerment and inner strength that radiates from the core of your being. These affirmations are like a suit of armor for your mind, shielding you from the doubts and fears that might otherwise hold you back. With each repetition, you'll become more grounded in the Stoic principles of resilience, focus, and tranquility, ready to tackle the day with an unwavering sense of purpose. So, start your morning with a positive affirmation and watch as it transforms your entire day. You'll approach every situation with a sense of calm and clarity, knowing that you have the tools to navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. It's a small habit with a big impact, one that will help you cultivate an unbreakable spirit and a life of true fulfillment. 8. Dichotomy of control in action. With your spirit uplifted through contemplation of the ideal, it's time to ruthlessly apply the Stoic dichotomy of control to whatever situations you'll face. This core teaching distinguishes between what is under your mastery, your judgments, desires, intentions, and what is not, external events, others' choices. As you anticipate potential developments through the day, workplace disagreements, logistical problems, social conflicts, categorize them in your mind. Is this circumstance fundamentally something you can control and rationally shape through your intentional responses? Or is this outside your direct sovereignty, transcending your wishes no matter how vehemently felt? For matters outside your canonical sphere of influence, practice accepting them as inevitable expressions of the rationally unfolding chain of cause and effect that shapes the cosmos. Do not resist, rail, or attempt to argue with reality itself. Simply permit these unalterable processes to wash over you as you remain anchored to perfect tranquility. When confronted with contingencies that fall under your reasoned jurisdiction, prepare to respond with consummate lucidity, extirpating any judgments or attitudes that don't align with nature's impartial order. Let no agitating impressions or heat of passion divert you from judicious, virtuous action. Master your domain with wisdom and self-restraint. By clearly demarcating the boundaries of what you can and cannot ultimately sway, you preemptively diffuse anxiety, indignation, or delusion. The inevitabilities you cannot alter are assimilated with humble grace. The arenas where your will can imprint itself are attended with skillful, uncompromised excellence. You move through your day a study in calm effectiveness. 9. Stoic quotation recitation. Select quotes and passages from your favored Stoic thinkers and develop the practice of reciting them aloud every morning. Let the rousing words of Seneca, Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, and others reverberate through your mind and body, embedding their teachings in your psychic core. Quotes like, "The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it." Or, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment," become invigorating mantras. Regularly vocalizing these bracing Stoic maxims helps solidify their reality and stakes them in your subconscious bedrock. When knee-jerk impressions or unsettling externals threaten to pervade your day, the recited aphorisms arise as grounding rejoinders, restoring calm philosophical reasoning. 10. Forecasting challenges. A productive Stoic morning practice is to carefully forecast the types of challenging circumstances and difficult people you are likely to encounter during the day ahead. Don't just perfunctorily tick off your calendar's schedule. Vividly imagine the specific tests to your patience, fortitude, and judgment that may arise. Visualize that contentious meeting where you'll need to exemplify Stoic composure amidst ruffled feathers. Imagine running into that insufferable person who always attempts to bait you. How will you exhibit tranquil disengagement? Consider external factors like delays, inconveniences, and unfavorable outcomes that may potentially trigger frustration or disappointment. By proactively summoning potential trying scenarios in your mind's eye, You ready yourself to react with supreme poise and detachment when they materialize. You are no longer caught flat-footed and reactive, but grounded in wisdom's presence of mind. Life's turbulences may still arrive, but you face them as a firm citadel. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.